Hey everybody, welcome back to Pseudo-Psellos.
I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within.
It's good to be back. For those who may not know, I had a small but dedicated base of followers just before taking an unexpected 1-year hiatus. The reasons for this hiatus are private and will remain so, but I do feel like I owe my former viewers a sincere apology for my absence. The least I could have done was to announce some kind of send-off, and I regret not doing so. You guys deserve better, and that's why, this time around, I'm gonna change a few things to make it up to you. But before I go into detail about that, here are a few things to know about me. I'm a Platonized pagan who desires to communicate the beauty of the forms to as many people as I can. My channel name has two meanings. First, it's named after Pseudo-Psellos, the famous Byzantine philosopher who popularized and translated much of the Platonic corpus and the Chaldean oracles in medieval Europe. And my channel is also named after some pseudepigraphical works that were initially thought to be authored by Pseudo-Psellos himself, but were later shown to be from a later time and thus credited as the works of Pseudo-Psellos. So why all this obsession with Plato? I believe that the teachings of Plato are not merely a relic of history or a subject for philosophy class. I believe they are a genuine spiritual lifestyle that fosters a deep love for the good, also referred to as the One, which is the summit of reality and the source of all things. I believe that the human soul is real, and I also believe that there are gods. A god is an outpouring of the good made knowable, and these outpourings are persons in the sense that they have a divine personality which communicates the totality of truth. All of nature is filled to the brim with gods, and these gods are knowable through reason and devotion, and each god is the good in their own unique way. Because of this, many polytheist religions are referred to as natural religions. Part of the project of Plato's life was to recover the original notion of natural religion so as to teach others the meaning of proper worship. In natural religion, each person's path is unique. For my path, I tend to venerate Roman and Mesopotamian deities, although I do feel it is essential for every Platonist to practice devotion to the Hellenic gods and their customs, or at the very least be familiar with their theology, since Platonism is first and foremost a Hellenized philosophy. But there's more to it than that. In Platonism, ethics are just as important as metaphysics and theology. Plato relies on the historical persona of his teacher Socrates to illustrate the virtues in many of his dialogues. Socrates is, after all, the ideal of what it means to be human. Through wisdom and knowledge of himself, Socrates gained true happiness and unity with the good. I believe that more people now than ever are seeking what Socrates had, and Platonism provides an answer to this deep yearning. Platonism is not merely a lifestyle which enables us to better understand and practice natural religion. There is also a certain kind of revelation in the Platonic tradition. I believe that the Chaldean oracles are a divinely revealed wisdom literature that codifies the esoteric teachings of Plato into a syncretic religious text. For those who may not know, the Chaldean oracles are a Hellenized collection of hexameter utterances, which may have taken from various Near Eastern theologies, and these oracles were used in theurgic rituals by the Platonists of late antiquity. Understanding the Chaldean oracles, I believe, is just as important as understanding Plato's dialogues. Okay, with all that out of the way, a little more about my personal beliefs and values. I believe that grounding one's spiritual practice and worship in ancient traditional ways of thinking are helpful for giving us knowledge to navigate the moral and social questions of our lives. Because of this, some of my views may come off as more conservative, but many of my opinions are also in line with the values of modern society. When it comes to designing my own social, moral, and political worldview, I try to allow my values to be informed by the good first and foremost, wisdom tradition second, and my own natural reason as the final factor on these sorts of subjects. Politically speaking, I mostly identify as conservatarian. When it comes to the question of justice, a question of utmost importance to the Platonists, I believe that evil people were not born evil, and they can become good again, either through the justice provided in this life or in the next. No act of evil is unforgivable, but divine justice alone has the power to extinguish every evil and redeem the souls of evildoers through punishment and penance. All souls will eventually be transfigured by the power of the good. I believe that my views on this matter are informed not merely by the intuition of my own soul, but by the teachings of Plato as well. I want to talk about some changes I'll be making to my new videos compared to my older content. First things first, I feel as though I spoke with a bit too much authority in my older videos. I'm still a student, and I hope to be a student for the rest of my life. I'll try to take more of a back seat and allow my mind to be changed and properly informed when necessary. There's still a lot to learn after all. Secondly, I feel as though some of my old videos were a bit disorganized. I'm going to take more time to format them and improve my editing, as well as perfect my script. Lastly, this channel will focus less on teaching metaphysics and more on Platonic spirituality, psychology, self-improvement, and mythological analysis. Now, as a student of these subjects, please keep in mind I'm trying my best to learn alongside with you guys, so I hope you compare my work to other more experienced Platonists who have a greater wealth of knowledge, so you can arrive at your own conclusions. So yeah, that just about sums up what this channel is all about. So I hope you guys enjoy your time here, and may the gods be with you.